Do you ever feel like you are always the one compromising in your relationship? Like somehow you're supposed to need less, want less, smile more just to keep the peace. Now, you might think that that's just what love does, but what if it's not? What if it is what happens when you fall for a man with low love capacity? In this video, we will talk about what that means and how to spot it before he breaks your heart. Hey, I'm Amy, and you're watching Your Brilliance TV. If you've ever been told, don't be needy, don't impose on him, be more easygoing, stop nagging, respect his need for space, ask less of him, and be grateful for the little you get, then congratulations. You have been trained to appeal to men with a low love capacity. And that might just mean you end up with guys who don't have much of a heart to give. So, what is love capacity? Well, it's a measure of our capacity to love. In short, some people have huge hearts, some people have quite small ones. A man with high love capacity will adjust his life for the woman he loves. He'll take pleasure in being a good partner to her. He will try not to hurt her. He will make decisions jointly and try to be fair because that's just what you do when you love someone. But a man with low love capacity may do a few of those things when he's in courtship mode, but once he gets into a relationship, he expects the power to revert to him. He's not going to adjust his life for a woman. He expects her to adjust to him. He makes the decisions, and if she keeps arguing with him or inconveniencing him, he cuts her off. Now, this is why so much of the dating advice out there teaches women to adapt to his preferences rather than expecting him to meet her halfway. Because look, if you're in love with a man with low love capacity, that is the only way he's going to agree to a relationship with you. If you expect more, you'll just break up faster. But what if you love this guy and it's worth it to you? You are willing to sacrifice and give up some things for him because that's just what love does. Well, look, it's your decision. This is your life. But it might be worthwhile to talk to those of us who have been there and done that because we know the true cost of those relationships. We know how easy it is to get sucked into the fun and pleasure of being with such a strong, decisive, masculine man. And we also know what ends up happening next: the emotional turmoil, the tears and stress, the lost years of your life, the financial investment in someone who only took and never gave. So, is it worth it in the end? Well, here's a way to think about it. Getting into a relationship with a man who has low love capacity is like buying a car that's a lemon. It keeps breaking down, leaving you stranded, costing you a fortune, but you love it so much that you can't bear to give it up. You think it's the only car you will ever love. Now, if all you had to do was sit in it and wave at the neighbors, you would be fine. But it's a car. It's meant to get you from A to B reliably. And this car just can't do that. And it's nothing personal, it's just how it's built. So, if the point of a relationship is to feel loved and supported, and you are with a man who won't, and indeed can't love and support you reliably, then your relationship is not fit for purpose. It's a lemon. It's never going to cause you anything other than grief. Now, can I ask you, do you think your relationship is fit for purpose? Do you think your guy has a high or a low love capacity? I would trust your gut on this. I think you already know the answer. So if you've been struggling in your relationship and you're wondering whether what you're going through is normal conflict or something worse, then I have a quiz for you. It's called the Mean Switch Quiz, and it will help you figure out whether your guy has a mean switch and what exactly that means. Just go to yourbrilliance.com/quiz to take the quiz and spot what's really going on beneath the surface of your relationship. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.